We need to build every configuration from fresh. Okay, so we are back to 0. Now the host name is going to be
or MPLS
P1.
adventure.
Yeah, let me first check on the P, this P only. And host name is going to be P1, right?
P.
First thing, sorry, yes, P. Interface, I will go and I will first enable and check whether it's getting enabled or not. G0x1, gig 0x1, IP address 69.0.0.1, 255, 255, 255. Interface loopback. Sorry, interface loopback 8. IP address 8.8.8. 55, 55, 55. And I will enable the OSPF quickly. 0. I will enable the OSPF on the another interface. This one I will enable. Okay. I will make router OSPF 10, router ID 8.8.8.8. Okay, done. I'll go on this router, do show IP interface brief, and interface is going to be gig 0x1. Gig 0x1 IP address.
Super.
OSPF will come up, right? That's good sign. IP OSPF 10 area 0. Show okay OSPF never. Yeah, good, right? Clear. So that's all. Now what happened to that?
Yes.
Go on the interface gig 0x1 MPLS IP. One command here, and I'll go on the interface gig 0x1 MPLS IP. See?
No LDP never is up. Okay.
I was also confused, right? By default, OS have the MPLS auto configuration, means the global command is enabled, MPLS label protocol LDP. That's not required. But even you just run the command, just MPLS IP, it is going to enable the LDP neighbor. So MPLS LDP neighbor. So I was sure like something is wrong with the router because it's not like something I have to do rocket science to make them enable. But for safer side, always the best practice, enable these two command also. That's the MPLS label protocol LDP. Okay, another is the router ID. Router, sorry, MPLS LDP router ID and then loop back is going to be 1. This command is like I would suggest you just put it on the every router, whatever the router ID we have, because always they're going to loop back as a router ID for the all MPLS negotiation. Right now, if you go in this output, by default it's selected the loop back as a router ID, but sometimes it's not select, then you just give the let me try to first run here, then I'll show you. These two output, you will see that section MPLS. Okay, this command, I'll go on this router. Okay, I will just copy this command also. Okay, now let me show you. If you go here, this was the old output. Everything same, everything same. Nothing has been changed because by default, whatever the loopback address, the iOS is going to take. But for some reason, if it is not taking, then you have to give this forcefully this loopback address as a your MPLS peer. Then it is not going to make as a your physical interface as a loopback address. That's going to appear as a your this IP peer identification. Okay, so now we understand how to enable the MPLS. So now if I go here and run the command where the issue was started, show MPLS interface. Now you see this command is enabled. If I don't want to enable per interface command, then what is another alternate way I can do that? I can go on
Global.
the global. So let me remove that command also. So interface gig 0 by 1, no MPLS, no MPLS IP. The moment I will do that, it will tear down the neighbor, but it will go again here and run the MPLS IP in global. It should again come the MPLS neighbor. So just wait. So MPLS LDP neighbor, it's not making up. In that case, I need to enable in OSPF also or to configure the protocol if I'm not enabling the router. So I'll go in router OSPF 10, and here I need to run the command one more. That is going to be MPLS LDP auto config. See, so if you're going to enable that global command, then you have to run this command auto config. That is going to enable the your MPLS. But here now check that. So MPLS LDP interface. Sorry. Still you have the one interface. And if you run this command also, so MPLS interface, still have the one interface. But right now, this router have the multiple interfaces need to be connected on the different router. So let me configure all the route interface first for this one. And then we'll check that. If I enable the global, then what the significant impact is going to happen on the router. So IP interface brief, and I'll go here 1 by 1, 0 by 0. I'll go interface IP address. What is that? 99.0.0.0.1, 55, 55, 55, 52. Okay, this is 99. No shit. I'm not going to enable that any kind of the MPLS, but I will enable the IP OSPF 10 area 0. That's why I'm going to enable. Now I have another interface. It's going to be 0 by 2. This 0 by 89. Okay, so I will go here. 89. Okay, no shit. Now, what else? I have 0 by 3. 79. So 0 by 3, 79. Okay. First need to give the IP then 79, and I'll put the no shut. Okay, so we are done. Now let me go on the another router. It's a P2. So if I go here, do host name PE2 IP interface gig 0 by 3 gig 0 by 3, and I will go here and put the IP address 79.0.0.2 255.255.252. What happened?
255, 225 you said. The first one is 225 right now.
Okay. Okay, no shut. And I'll simply configure the MPLS IP on it and enable the OSPF as well. So MPLS IP and IP OSPF in area 0, and also I'll configure interface loop back to IP address 2.2.2. IP OSPF 10 area 0 router OSPF 10 router ID 2.2.2. Okay, we'll see that. Clear IP OSPF process.
So MPLS will only be on the physical interface. Loopback is for the neighborship only.
Yes, right. Let me, we have still 10 minutes. Let me try to complete within 10 minutes all the configuration. Host name is going to be P3 and interface, which is going to be my gig 0 by 0. IP address. Wait, this interface is going to come up. Okay, IP OSPF in areas 0 and MPLS IP interface loopback 3 IP address 0.3.3. Okay. One more command, I believe that router OSPF 10 router area. Clear IP OSPF process. Okay. Last, that is my H4 P4 host name P4 interface. I will go gig 0 by 2 gig 0 by 2 IP address. IP OSPF 10 area 0 MPLS IP interface loopback 4. It is going to be this one. OSPF area 0 router OSPF 10 router. Okay. Hopefully, I have the 4 OSPF neighbor. Show IP OSPF neighbor should have 4 OSPF neighbor. Indeed, they have 5 OSPF neighbor. Why 5? Why 5 they have? What is this one? This one, this one. Why 5? 03. 03. Okay, that's interface good. 02. 02 have 2 neighbor. Okay, probably it is going to be. Okay, now we have 4. Clear? So we have the 4 OSPF neighbor. And if I check show MPLS LDP neighbor, we just have the 1. Because why it's 1? Why it's 1? Any reason?
Because
on
we have
P,
not configured on
yes,
other interfaces.
all on P, we just configure on the one interface. So if I
Yes.
just enable the MPLS IP global, then should all LDP should come up, but it's not coming up. I need to go router OSPF 10 MPLS LDP auto config. Now see, all never come up. Makes sense? Do you understand the meaning of the auto config as well? If you not
Yes.
config, you have to enable every interface. But if you want to enable under OSPF all then you have to use this auto config command. Now if you go and check, show LDP neighbor, show MPLS, LDP neighbor, you have all that. And show we have the 4 all interfaces. Okay, so we done this MPLS enablement, enablement on the all routers. Now we have the end-to-end label that is going to be put on the routers. So if I go and check here, so MPLS, and you can check the labels. So let me check the range. Okay, this is the range. Minimum this one, maximum that much range is going to be there. And if you check the show MPLS forwarding table, see, every network, whatever we are learning, they have the labels, and they are a unique label, not the repeat labels. They are doing the pop label also. You can see pop label. If you go and run this command, this pop is not going to be seen on the P routers. This is doing the pop for the all neighbor which is receiving the loopback address. But anything going to receive the remote network, the pop is not going to happen. The swap is going to be happen. But that neighbor is doing the pop because they're just removing the labels. So pop is just going to remove, swap is going to swap, and push is going to push. So once we build the VPN v4 connectivity, then we'll see the even push level is going to put, swap level is going to happen. Right now it's just generic label for their network ID, router ID, which is configured on the router. Okay, so shall I continue from Monday, guys?
Yes. It's okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.